Welcome to People of Egg podcast. This is Rachel Fishback, and I am here with Hayden from TikTok. She is someone that I have found, and I love her videos, and I love her stories down from Georgia. She may look familiar to you. She did an amazing video showcasing the different prices on how much they've exceeded on gasoline and diesel in the egg industry. And I think that was a major eye-opening for people. So welcome, Hayden.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So Hayden, what made you start doing TikToks about farming?
Well, our family owns a big farm here down in Southwest Georgia. It's actually my husband's farm. He grew up here and I actually married into it almost 25 years ago, but he has been on it for 48 years and been farming just as long as he can remember.
What are some of the crops that you guys grow down here? I'm used to corn and soybeans up here in Iowa. What are crops that you like to showcase?
Well, our family, we have cotton, peanuts, wheat, and we also have a pecan orchards. We do pecans too as well. There's corn down here too, but we do not do corn, but that's all we do.
So with Georgia, with it being warm throughout most of the year, what are the growing seasons for like your cotton? Do you plant one crop a year or do you do just multiple crops?
No, just one. Just one. So, and we just planted our wheat crop for the winter. So we do that during the winter time. So.
And then what happens? So I'm fascinated by the pecans and the cotton. What happens to the pecans when they become into full maturity?
It's a pretty neat apparatus that it's not a tractor. It's just a shaker, and we hook it up to the tree, and it shakes the tree. There's a video I posted, and it explains it all. And we have 5 orchards, so we shake the trees to get the pecans off. And then we have a machine that comes behind it and gathers all of the pecans off the ground because there's millions of them. We can't just pick them up by hand. Well, you can, but with as many pecan orchards we have, you need a big, huge machine to do it. So, and that's how we do it.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. And then how does, once you pick them up off the ground, what are the pecans used for? Where do they go from there?
We ship them to Shoots Pecans. That's over in Alabama. And then they disperse them wherever you use pecans for. Pecan pie, anything you can use. We also have a pecan or nut candy operation too. And we make a lot of chocolates out of those, pecan clusters or pecan brittle. I couldn't remember that. I'm sorry. Just a lot of different ways you can use pecans and peanuts. That's what we do in our pecan business. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Like that's so, I did not know that you make.
No, I haven't shared that with yet because I haven't gotten around to making a video of that, but it's pretty big around Thanksgiving and Christmas and Valentine's Day. Everybody buys our products. So it's pretty cool.
That is really interesting. And then same for the cotton. When you guys harvest it, what ends up happening to the cotton?
It goes to the cotton gin. We of course we'll pick it with a cotton picker, and then we bale it. You can either do huge modules, the rectangle modules, but we have a round bale. I showed a video of that too as well. And then we send it to the cotton gin, and then it goes off. It makes your clothes or whatever cotton makes, all different things. So that's what we do.
And you posted a video that I found very intriguing as well. So I did not realize that when the cotton matures and you were having a storm coming and you only had a couple of 100 acres left, it just falls off.
This time of the year, before that storm came through, that tropical storm, it had not rained any. It was very dry. Like for 6 weeks, 7 weeks, we have not had any rain. So once you get a little bit of rain that does hit that cotton, it's time to pick, it gets too heavy and it will fall off. Okay. And the wind is awful when it does get wet and it has not had any, other moisture to it. prior to that.
Okay.
So that's what I was trying to explain on that one. So it will fall up, and that wind is notorious, down here, especially when in 2018, we had Hurricane Michael come through. I don't know if y'all remember that, but it wiped everything out. We had all of our cotton crop, just the wind and the rain, and it was devastating. So, but this tropical storm did hurt us a little bit, but not like Michael destroyed it all. So that's what happens. Did I explain that a little bit better? So
yes, definitely.
okay.
Do you have tropical storms hit you guys a lot, or the hurricanes when they
Well,
come up?
apparently since 2018 we have. And we used to never get anything like this. But that Hurricane Michael, it was heartbreaking. All the pecan orchards that we have, I live in one right now. The oldest is 125 years old. My husband's great granddaddy, planted them hand by hand himself. It destroyed, 70% of the big, huge trees we've got. And the cotton, like I said, it just ruined everything. It was awful. We are thankful to be alive, though. I don't want to take away from that, because a lot of people did lose their lives during that, and their homes, so, but that's that.
Wow. And there's a lot of blessings, that we all forget about. But it is interesting to hear how those storms affect different farming operations. And it's heartbreaking to see, especially when they've been there for decades and generations.
Right. So. Exactly.
How about the peanuts? You did a boiling peanuts video.
Right.
And so, like, these crops, I've never seen them be planted or harvested, and so I'm just drawn to different types of crops out there that Americans are growing and farmers are growing. So you had two different machines with the peanuts. So does one dig them up and one harvest them into the wagon? Is that how I understand it? Or explain that process?
Yes, you have to wait about 3 or 4 days after you quote dig them up, if that's what the term I try to explain to small children or something. You flip them over, dig them up. You wait 3 or 4 days so the vines can dry, and if the vines are not dry, they're not going to pull off or pick well. So, and if it's after 3 or 4 days with no rain, then we pick them with a harvester. So, and that's just how we do it. And then we ship them off to the peanut company that we own shares in. So
this is also intriguing to me, and I don't know why my brain just gets excited about this stuff, but it does. So you've been on the family farm for over almost 25 years.
Right.
What advice do you have for young farmers out there, or people that are getting into ag or getting frustrated with prices, or what advice do you have to give to those individuals?
Wow. Farming, every day it changes, and you should know that too. We just work from sun up to sundown. My family does work hard. We love it. We give our whole heart to it. Yes, the prices do change. Yes, it's expensive. We're just thankful that we can carry on our tradition from his great granddaddy down for, I believe we're the 4th generation, maybe 5th. My sons will take over hopefully soon, or whenever he gets through college. Right. He's in college. He's 22. So, but we just try to carry on the family tradition, and we're just thankful and blessed that we can. And so I just wish everybody the best that does want to start this. It's hard. I will say that. It's nothing easy about it. But, hard work pays off. I believe in anything in life. And so that's what we try to strive for, and just work hard with it. So, and just always get advice. It's okay to ask somebody. That's one thing about farming. Don't try to act like you know everything. That's what my husband says. It's okay to say, well, I need some help, so that's what we do. So.
Yeah, I think a lot of people forget that it's okay to ask questions. It's okay
Uh,
to go to your neighbor or friend for help if you need it. So
yes.
yes. So Hayden, for the ones that don't follow you on TikTok or social media, do you want to give out your TikTok handle so that people come follow you?
Well, if they would like to, I would love for them to see what it's like down in Southwest Georgia, because that's where we are, and it's always hot here. So, but yeah, it's Hayden underscore 396. I do not understand why there's a 396 there, but that's it.
So since I just learned something new about you and your candy store, do you have a website to go visit to order your candies or pecans that
I do
you like to give
not,
out?
I know because, since we started this 20 something years ago, and now my mother and father-in-law are on the end of it. They're trying to, well, they did it again this year. So it's too overwhelming when I put a website up, especially with my TikTok and all of the followers I have there. We just cannot fill them all. But I will post a TikTok and have a phone number, because that's how I'm going to do it this year with that. So, but the candies are fantastic. So if I can ever get around and do that. So if that's all right, I do not have a website.
Absolutely. No, that's great. I want people to support you guys, and I
Oh,
think
that's sweet.
that'd be so neat to like see that process
You're going to
happen.
love it. We have about 10 different types of nuts. Well, the pecans and peanuts, but 10 different types of candies we do. So 10 to 12, and they're very good. So the roasted peanuts, roasted pecans, then the panucci logs. We have pecan brittle, peanut brittle, chocolate covered pecans, chocolate covered peanuts, almonds, just name it. We've got it. So it's pretty cool. I'll eventually do that for everybody, but right now I don't. But if someone needed the phone number, I would give it to you to give them. So if that's fine.
That's great. Like I'm excited to watch for that. So do you have anything else you want to add to anybody listening or watching us?
I don't, but I wish everybody the best in the holidays, and I hope everybody has a blessed season. And for those that have lost, I lost my father. That's why I got on TikTok. And for all of those that have lost a loved one or anything like that, I wish y'all a wonderful Christmas. And just thankful for everybody on here. So anyway, that's that.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule to come join us and tell us about your farming operation. So
Okay.
thank you, Hayden.
Well, thank you so much, and you take care. Okay.
You too. Bye-bye.